Good morning. Welcome back to another carb cycling video. I don't even know what week it is. Week 8, I think. So last week I was actually doing my carb update in the airport. We did no run. It was a struggle to do dairy-free on the road and to carb up in an airport, I will say. Like, when you're in an airport, you realize how unhealthy the options are when out. It is so bad, y'all. But today we are back at it. If you watched Monday's vlog, you know I struggled trying to get back on track. I was experimenting with some things. You know, the girl likes to go cray like that. And we are back to feeling ourselves. So today, oh my gosh, the run was amazing in the beginning, but as soon as I walked out the house, it was foggy, the mist was like down. Y'all saw 98% humidity. I am still sweating like a beast right now because it is so wet out here. Legit, as soon as I started running, all the dew and the moisture hit me. I was wet from head to toe, probably a minute into the run. So that made it very, very difficult to breathe. The other days I've been doing my shorter runs, it's been cool, it's been nice, the humidity's been in the 60s, and it has been amazing running. But today, I knew today was going to be a struggle because it's our last day of like humid, hot temperatures before we get a little cool front coming through. Whoop, whoop, fall, where you at, girl? I am here for it. I am here. Southern Louisiana, guys, my locals, you know, any type of little cool snap we get, we are like bundled up like Eskimos. We are ready for it, but not ready because we want the cold weather, but then we don't want the cold weather. Y'all, if you know, you know. So we ran pretty much 8 miles today. We had the apple, as we always have in the beginning. We did our Vital Proteins collagen water, the strawberry lemon. I think in the blueberry is my favorite. I can't remember. I think I don't know which one's my least favorite out of the 3, but I do enjoy these. They're very refreshing. They're just sweetened with the actual juice and some monk fruit. That's it. So they're super clean. You can incorporate these in your regular keto diet, guys. They are 4 net carbs. So if you want to do this as like an afternoon, like pick me up, little refresher, you can definitely fit that in. It doesn't have to just be on a carb update, but I save them special for today. Look forward to them. So I feel great, but I want to say, guys, those negative thoughts, like I've been talking about in every vlog, they're always going to be there. But today, what I did every time the devil wanted to come into my head, I kept repeating these 3 words: blessed, grateful, and strong. So blessed that I was able to even get out of the bed and that I'm alive, I'm here, and I'm able to do what I love every single day. Grateful to have the body that's capable to be able to run, to be able to do the things I physically want to do, guys, because we take that for granted. There's so many people out there that want to be physically active, and right now they just can't because of medical reasons or whatever. I get so many messages with that. So don't take for granted your body and what it's physically capable to do. If you have a body that's physically capable to move, move it, because there's so many people that want to move but can't. So do not waste the opportunity to be able to move your body and get healthy and strong. I can push through. Your body is stronger than your mind gives it credit for. So while I'm running the entire time, I kept chanting, blessed, grateful, and strong. And then strong, y'all don't even want to know. When I talk to myself, I'm very vulgar with myself. We're just saying a lot of bad words that you guys don't want to know, but that gets the girl jacked. It gets me going. It gets me beast mode. And that's the little pep talk I need for myself. It's like somebody else talking to me when I'm talking out loud, and it gets me going, and it just makes me follow through. It was rough today. I could barely breathe the entire run, but we showed up, we did the damn thing, we followed through. If you're wondering, guys, I did get new headphones, as most of y'all know, but I saved look at these. I saved the old ratchet ones that only has one ear side that works. I love these for the long runs because I'm able to listen to music on one side, but it helps me so much with my pace when running, my breathing, and I definitely needed that today with the struggle of a breathing type of run. So yes, I kept the ratchet earphones for the long long runs. So if you see me, guys, when we do these half marathons and stuff, I know a lot of y'all are going to be joining, and you see me looking ratchet, don't come for me, okay? But I feel so good right now, except I need to take a shower because I'm feeling sweaty and gross. But besides that, I feel amazing, guys. I feel so good, and just super blessed to be able, like I said, to wake up and to be able to physically do what I want to do each and every day. We take so many little things for granted. We don't think about the things that we just naturally do on a daily basis, where some people would give anything to be in your shoes. So don't ever forget that you are blessed, and that you need to be grateful for what you have in front of you each and every day, what you're presented with each and every day, and just live life to the fullest and take advantage of each and every moment. Let's get showered, compression socks, food. We are rocking the sheep compression socks today. I haven't worn these yet. I need to get on and order some of the holiday ones. They look so freaking cute. And who is she? I don't even know what we're wearing today, but I'm wearing my new merch. If you didn't watch Monday's vlog, we officially launched the new merch, the Keto with Cole merch. And in the back, I don't know if you can see, or if you watched Monday's vlog, but it says do the damn thing. Yes, indeed. And it comes in blue. I'm sweating. I'm a hot mess because it's still hot from the shower, but I love it. And this one is in a extra small for the pink. Blue comes in small to 2XL if you want the blue. And we have a show up shirt too that I absolutely love. But I love how it's like the athletic fitted style. I know a lot of y'all wanted the tanks, and we'll do that later, but I love this athletic like tee fit. It just, you know, fits in all the right places. It's not those boxy tees, and it's great quality. I've already washed this. The company that I used is amazing, and I knew it. That's why I went with them. I hope you guys love it, and make sure that you tag me when you wear it. I cannot wait to see y'all in the shirts. I'm so excited. But let's go get some food. Let's go do mom life and make breakfast for the boys. 10:30, I am just getting breakfast in. So I've got this Purely Elizabeth Collie Hot cereal. This is the cinnamon almond. I've showcased this before. It blew up in the microwave, but we got the majority of it in the bowl, so we're good to go. I'm also going to top a little bit of the Purely Elizabeth pumpkin spice granola on there. I've already weighed it out. And then look at this, guys. We've got a Dash mini waffle maker in the pumpkin shape. They also have a skeleton one at Target, $10. Y'all know how to get that. I've got my third one in there, and this is how they come out, so freaking cute. I've got some Cocoa yogurt. Y'all know I love the Kalina, but I also like the Cocoa, and this is the vanilla. And this is 8 carbs for half the container, 6 grams of fat, and 1 protein, 90 calories. So the macros are pretty good, and you can just portion a little bit of this out. So I've got some right there with the Primal Palette pumpkin pie spice that I whipped up. I'm going to put that on top of my pancakes, also with a little bit of this Purely Elizabeth granola on top. That's going to be awesome. And in the bowl, I'm also going to add about 90 grams of banana and 70 grams of Honeycrisp apple that I've chopped up as well, and then sprinkle some more of the pumpkin pie or the apple pie spice by Primal Palette. And then we've got 2 pasture-raised eggs we're going to fry up on the side, and of course coffee. I'm using the Great Value pumpkin spice coffee. I think this is better than my beloved Community. I've mentioned that, and I've already tried the Trader Joe's pumpkin spice coffee. The Great Value is better. I'm telling you guys, this one is so good, and it's sold out at all my Walmarts. No wonder why, because it is flippin' amazing. And we're gonna pair the Silk dairy-free creamer with that pumpkin spice. Girl, what pancakes are you eating? I totally forgot to tell you guys. I'm trying the Birch Benders. This is the paleo pumpkin spice one. It is dairy-free. I got this from Target, but they also have it at Whole Foods, and it was on a killer deal. I might even go back if I like it and pick up another one. But the macros on it, there's the ingredients, there's the macros, so it is higher in carbs. That's why it's definitely paleo, because they're using coconut sugar, I think, in here. No, they're not even using that. They're using cassava starch. That's what it is. And organic coconut flour, spices, monk fruit, salt. So the cassava starch is where you're getting the actual carbohydrates from. And this, pretty minimal as far as making it. It looks good, smells good. We'll see how it tastes. So ketones this morning, post the 8-mile run, post the like 50 grams of the apple snack. We're coming in at a 0.4. I'm not mad at that. Here lately on my carb up days, I have not been redeeming ketosis post the apple like I was before, but that's okay because throughout the day, I'm still like not in the error mode when I've been testing. We have ketones in our system, and then the next day I usually get right back into ketosis, especially after doing my lifting day in the gym. So I am totally happy with this number post run and post a lot of carbs this morning. And here is breakfast. There are those pancakes with the Cocoa yogurt on top, the Purely Elizabeth granola, the bowl with everything in it, and 2 eggs. And I'm about to get my creamer on my coffee. Breakfast this morning is 947 calories, 77 net carbs. I am weighted with that breakfast. That was a beast of a breakfast, but we needed it post the run. We needed to refuel. If you watch Monday's vlog, I gotta make sure that I eat, because if not, I feel like poop. And as far as the pancakes go, let me give you a little review on these. I would not purchase again. I know, what is my life? But I made those pumpkin pancakes in a previous carb cycling video, and I feel like they're way better, and you're using like 3 ingredients, and it's homemade, and you're not paying like $7 for this. So y'all know I keep it 100% transparent and real when it comes to products. If it's not good, I tell you. If it's great, I stress it that you need it in your life. I don't think you need this in your life. So there's many homemade ones that you can make that are better, more fluffy, more moist, and not as like dry and weird texture. Maybe it was the cassava flour or the cassava starch in there. I don't think I've had that before, and it was just kind of weird to me. So I would definitely pass on it. I am going to use it up, obviously, so I don't waste it, but I would not repurchase, and I don't recommend you guys doing it either. Make your own. It's going to be much better and more keto friendly if you're wanting pumpkin pancakes for keto, because pumpkin is definitely within keto macros. I am gonna go ahead and take my Redmonds Real Salt Relight Electrolytes. The lemon lime's probably my favorite out of the 3. It reminds me of a green popsicle, one of those like flavor ice ones. It's so good and so good for you. I don't know why I haven't been incorporating this more like I was. I've just been drinking my gallon of water, and I think this got lost in the shuffle, like making sure I'm getting my electrolytes. But I definitely need to start doing this on the daily, especially with the workouts that we're doing. So I'm doing it especially today because I know I lost a ton of electrolytes and steam with doing that run in 100% humidity, and we could barely breathe. So I definitely need to get this back in. This is going to refuel me that way. I highly recommend. And with the Nicole Burgess bundle, guys, I got an email from them, and they said a lot of their products individually are out of stock. If you want to buy things individually, if you use NBURGESS, that gets you a discount, but they're out of stock. But they saved items aside, especially for the Nicole Burgess bundle, to make sure that y'all get the things that I love in that bundle. And I'm 100% transparent. I don't get anything from the bundle, okay? So I just want y'all to save money. It's like $20 in savings, and get my favorite products that y'all see me use on a daily basis, because I want y'all to have this stuff in your life, and I want you to be able to save money while doing it. So I highly recommend that. They have a bundle with the lemon lime, the berry, I think, not the unflavored, but those 2 flavors with all the rest of my favorites in there as well. So definitely check that out. I'll have it linked down below. But I need to start incorporating this daily. I do like the Key Nutrients as well. Y'all asked me about that one too, and I have a bunch of flavors from them, but I always gravitate towards the Relight. I just think it is a little bit better than the Key Nutrients, but I do like them as well. Lunch today is super easy. It is leftovers. If you watched Monday's vlog, I showcased this garlic herb chicken in the crock pot. So easy, so good. I plan on making a dedicated video, even though it's easy, because I know a lot of people probably missed that video, and it is delicious and you need it in your life. It is chicken breast. I would rather to do thighs, but especially on a carb up day, we're trying to get more protein and not as much fat, so that definitely helps out. And I have 2 left over. I don't like to waste, so I've got that in there, and 1 cup of my favorite. Y'all know, I'm probably tired of hearing about it, the 365 Whole Foods brand pilaf style rice cauliflower with garlic, herb, and extra virgin olive oil. It is my obsession. $2.99 a bag, cheaper than Green Giant. You don't have to doctor it up. It is amazing. Macros on it are keto friendly, spot on. Ingredients are so clean and good. Highly recommend this stuff. If you have a Whole Foods, or if you're making a special trip, definitely get a bunch of those. Only had 1 I was able to get this week. What is my life? 3 net carbs, 190 calories. Let's get this protein in. Lunch hit the protein spot, just what I needed. If y'all are not on this already, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Get on it ASAP. Like I said, don't clear the shelf now, but there was only 1 left when I went this week, and you know the girl snagged the 1, but every time I go, I get 1 to 2 bags, because this stuff is fire. You need it in your life. And be on the lookout for that garlic herb chicken recipe. I plan on doing that in the next couple weeks and sharing it with you guys. It's a slow cooker recipe. It's freaking easy, and it is delicious and super keto friendly. It's about 3:40. I'm going in with my afternoon protein shake, which is my Reese's protein shake, and I'm not even adding banana to it on a carb up day. I know, who is she? But I mentioned before, I like it like this without the banana. Like what? So it is 10.8 ounces of organic unsweetened almond milk, 1 scoop of the Equip chocolate protein, guys. Don't forget, take 25 gets you 25% off the chocolate, the vanilla, and the pre-workout the next couple of days. You want to stock up. It is back in stock. I know I got so many messages. Go and get it so you can do this Reese shake. Look, guys, I'm almost out. What is my life? I need to make an order myself. I've got a tablespoon of Lakanto. This is the peanut butter powder. And then we have some cinnamon. Put some ice in there. Blend it up, and you are good to go. Reese cup shake in your mouth. Perfection. 5 o'clock, I'm getting dinner going. So I have my oven set to 425 degrees. I've got 2 sweet potatoes that I've washed and dried and poked holes in. We're gonna put those in there, bake those up. I'm gonna do some type of shrimp stuffed baked potato with avocado. I don't even know what I'm doing, but it sounds delicious and we're going for it. So let's get these in the oven for about an hour is what I've been doing for baked sweet potatoes, and they've been coming out perfect. Baked potatoes are perfectly cooked. I'm doing something on the fly, all right? So I wanted to show you though real quick. With cilantro, I did the hack where you put the cilantro in the mason jar with a little bit of water. You're supposed to cut the stems, but I did not. But guys, I put this in here Monday. It is Sunday. And look how thriving the cilantro still looks. Like, this hack is the bomb. So what you do is you do that, and you can put like the plastic bag you get it in from the produce section on top with the rubber band. But I got this in Imperfect Foods, so it didn't have a plastic bag. So I just used a good old Ziploc with the rubber band, and it's worked fine. So definitely do that to reserve the life of your parsley. Any herbs that you have, you can do this hack, and it makes it last so long and saves you some money, because legit, this was like 69 cents from Imperfect Foods. Got some shrimp here that has been thawed out from Sam's Club. Y'all know I love that shrimp from Sam's Club. I went ahead and sliced my sweet potato in half and made some room for it, because I'm going to stuff it with some shrimp goodness. I'm going to saute the shrimp with some of the chili lime seasoning from Walmart. This is a knockoff to Trader Joe's. And then also add a little bit of crushed red pepper. And then we're going to add some cilantro and some avocado and be done with some more of that cauli rice from lunch. Keeping it simple, keeping it basic, getting the clean whole foods carbs in, and it's going to be freaking bomb. Here is a dinner. I just whipped it up, did it on a whim, had a little inspiration from Pinterest, but I definitely made it my own. So I've got 6.1 ounces of the sweet potatoes. Like I mentioned, I cut in half. I kind of dug a little hole in there. I added my 4.6 ounces of shrimp, and I already told you what I seasoned it with. I got a cup of that cauli rice over here. I add a little bit of fresh cilantro over here on the potatoes, alongside with a tablespoon of the cashew queso by Siete Spicy Blanco. If you've been watching, you know I'm obsessed with this stuff. I did heat it up for about 15-20 seconds and just drizzled it on top. And I've got 50 grams of avocados and a lime wedge. We are ready to roll. 434 calories, 35 net carbs for dinner tonight for this last meal for our carb up day. Y'all, that was fire. Like, I swear, every time I get on here and we do something like on the fly, minimal ingredients, yes, there's Annie mac and cheese. That's going to be for the kids later tonight. Don't come for me. $1 at Whole Foods, y'all. We doing the best we can, all right? It was delicious. Like, the simplest Whole Foods ingredients are so good. I know I'm talking about Whole Foods and I'm feeding my kids Andy's mac and cheese, but it's not that bad. We could be going Kraft, okay? We do the substitutions where we can. They are 4 and 7. That was so good. Sweet potato, shrimp, a little bit of that spicy blanco, avocado, and dang, flavor on point. I just can't get over it. And y'all, look, like, I have 2 bags, and I have 2 more bags in the freezer. It's a problem, but a good problem to have, because this stuff is so healthy and so flavorful. Get it in your life. So our carb up day, we did 207 total carbs. I've been striving to get around 200, so that's perfect. 158 of that was net, because we did 47 fiber. A little bit higher on the fat today, but that's all right. 83 grams of fat, 141 grams of protein. I'm trying to eat my body weight in protein, if not a little bit more. And this morning I weighed it at 133, so that's perfect. 2,143 calories, and we burned over 1,000 this morning for that run. So this is perfect carb up day macros. Tomorrow we're headed to the gym to go and lift and get those gains on these arms and use all this glycogen to good use. So I'm about to go to bed. It's actually about 10 minutes to 11. I'm exhausted. We're coming in at a 0.1
Still doesn't say error, y'all. I'm so surprised, like every time I do a carb update, that we don't get error at all, but we're barely hanging on at a 0.1 post the sweet potato stuffed shrimp dinner, and we've got our arm day tomorrow, so we're gonna utilize it to the fullest, but I gotta get some sleep. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday. I am feeling absolutely amazing today. Saw the scale. We only went up half a pound. So I like to show the scale. I have a lot of people ask like why I'm weighing and showing the scale. I have a lot of people fearing on carb up days that they're going to gain like 10 pounds from bloat, from the carbohydrates in a day. And most days I go down, but I was pretty low already when we weighed in yesterday. 133, like I mentioned, is where I'm most comfortable. My body's most comfortable. When I get below that, we kind of don't feel that great. So I kind of like to stay around 133. We got on the scale this morning and only up half a pound after eating over 200 total carbs. So there's nothing to fear if you're doing it the right way, if you're carbing up with whole clean foods. As you can see from the video this morning, no bloating, feeling great, feeling fire. And my pre-workout, my gym juice, guys, if y'all don't have that pre-workout in your life, it is on sale right now, 25% off. You definitely want to stock up on it because this stuff, I swear right now, my arms are so tingly. I am so jacked and ready to get in here and work these arms. I thought I had a like what is my life moment though, because I forgot my pink headphones. You know, that's like tragedy, but look what came in clutch. My earbuds that were in my purse from the airplane from my trip. Thank you, Jesus, because I don't know what I was going to do. However, I hate using these in the gym because they're attached to my phone and my phone's falling and my head's falling down and, you know, first world problems in the gym, but I'm glad to have them. So that way I can get my tunes on and get my arm gains on. I also forgot my arm playlist as far as like what I'm supposed to do. So thank goodness for YouTube videos where I show it, because I went and screenshot one of my old videos that had my list of what I'm supposed to do in there. I could have winged it, but I like to have something that I can set and look at while I'm doing my reps and just make things flow and go really good. I plan on getting on the elliptical for a little bit here. So I am just feeling jacked today. I'm going to the grocery store. You know, we get excited about going to the grocery store because we're getting old and that's how things go now. But I had a thought last night and this morning, and I'm thinking that y'all definitely want to make sure you have your notifications clicked down below, because next Thursday's video is going to be different. So I'm gonna experiment with something. Y'all know I'm all about a good experimentation on myself. Like, and I get so many comments, girl, why are you doing this? Why? I just like to see how my body responds to things, and I always like to switch things up. You never want to get complacent on your health journey, in my opinion anyway, and my body likes to switch up ever so often. So I'm going to be switching things up next week. No, it's not going to be with some like crazy carb thing or something new. You definitely want to watch. All right. So if you are just keto and you're just watching, you definitely want to watch next week to see what the girl does, because I've got something in mind that I wanted to experiment with, and I want to compare it to what we've been doing on these carb cycling days. So don't miss out on next week's video. I'm excited about it too, and scared at the same time, because I want to see if this is going to help a girl out too. We've got a little things we want to switch up. We just got to keep it fresh, guys. Keep it fresh. Don't ever be complacent. Things are going to get old and you're not going to be excited about your health journey. If this is a lifestyle, you're going to be doing this forever. So you definitely want to switch it up and make it fun and make it enjoyable, exciting for you. And that way you're not getting bored, getting complacent, your body getting complacent, and you're not seeing results. I'm getting a lot of messages with you're falling off the wagon. You've been off keto for a couple weeks. You don't know how to get back on. Your Weight Watchers, you've been off. You don't know how to get back on it. Today is a new day, guys. Today is a fresh start. Today is a new day for you to change your life. So just start today. Don't worry about, oh, I'm going to start on Monday to make it a fresh week. If this is your thought process, if you're watching this right now and it's Friday night, tomorrow on Saturday, make that the day that you're going to change your life and get back on track. You don't have to wait for a new month, a new week, all this other nonsense. The very next day, or if you're watching this early in the day, make the next meal, the next keto snack, Weight Watchers, whatever you're doing, just make it healthy and get on track. You don't have to keep putting things off. Don't put your life off, guys. Live right now. Make the decision right now to get on track and get healthy. You can do it. We're all in this together. I truly believe that we are lifting, motivating, and inspiring each other on a daily basis to be the best versions of ourselves, whatever that may be in our health journey. You can do it. You've just got to get that mind in the right place. So I'm pumped. I need to use all this energy in the gym. What am I doing? Let's go.
About to turn it on.
My favorite day. How about you? Oh my gosh, I love arm day, and I definitely do feel like the carb up days help me. I was lifting so much heavier than I have in the past weeks, and I just felt like beast mode. We did over 2 miles on the elliptical, as you guys saw, and I'm just feeling the gains so hard in the gym, feeling great. And I'm excited about this next week though, because we're going to be doing a comparison and really seeing if this is like in my head or what. Now it's not, because the 6-week carb cycling update, you can see the difference. And I had a lot of people say, well, you know, it might not just be carb cycling, it might be the dairy-free aspect, it might be the working out more, the running. The whole combo's working for a girl, okay? I don't know, I can't pinpoint it if we were just doing one thing, and that's how an experiment goes, the science teacher and me. When you want to figure something out, you can't have like all these different variables, but all of them together are working, and it's fine as far as what I'm doing in my lifestyle and in my health journey right now. But I just want to do something next week just to experiment. Going with the protein coffee, you know, I pack my own. If you're new here, guys, I just take my cooler and I pack some ice in there with a coffee that I brewed the night before, 1 scoop of my vanilla Eclipse protein powder. Don't forget, 25% off, guys. Take advantage. And then I've got some pumpkin pie spice mixed in there, and it is amazing, guys. So good. It's not as good as it is in my Ninja Bullet froth up, but it will do the job. And now we're going up to the Wally World to go get some groceries. The story of my life. Like, I think I live in the grocery store. Moms out there, y'all comment down below. Do you feel like you're at the grocery store every damn day of your life? I feel like I'm there all the time, and it's because my boys. I live in a house of boys. If you're new, I have 2 boys, 4 and 7, and a husband that eat me out of house and home. And you know, the girl eats a lot too, so I mean, I can't just blame it all on the kids and the hubby, right? Because you know, this girl be eating like caveman. Gotta go replenish and restock for the week, and then we got all kinds of things to do. But guys, show up, do the damn thing, push yourself. When you go to the gym, if you've been lifting at 20 pounds consecutively the past 3 weeks, don't keep doing the same weight. Go in there and go 5 pounds, go 10 pounds. Just push yourself to do more. Even if you start out at that 20, the next couple of reps, try to increase your poundage and just push yourself to the max. Your body is more capable than you give it credit for. Our mind is such a big inhibitor of what our bodies can do, and it's, for me especially, my mind is my own worst enemy, and I know a lot of you guys out there as well. So let your body tell you what it can do, test it out, let it roll, and push yourself. Show up, do the damn thing. Consistency. Well, we just bought Christmas stuff and it's not even October yet. Girl, what are you doing? However, go and watch that grocery haul on Tuesday, guys, from Walmart and a couple other stores, because I showcased some non-food items, and these are things that if you see them in your Walmart, you need to get now, because last year I tried to pick some of those things up when it was Christmas time and it was sold out because everybody had the heads up and bought it, like when I just did. Gems for the price, OMG. So I wasn't letting it get by me this time. I snagged it up. Go watch that video and see what I'm talking about. It's 11:46. Let's get home and let's get some food for our first meal of the day post carb cycling. Got the grocery haul filmed, got the groceries put away,
and we are getting some bacon in our life. I've just been loving this bacon so much from Imperfect Foods, y'all. I always have a link down below to get y'all $20 off your first order, which is amazing. This stuff is so much cheaper than Whole Foods, and the ingredients are amazing. No sugar, paleo, uncured bacon, so it doesn't have nitrates, no added dextrose, all that good stuff. And I put it in the air fryer on 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how you like it. I've been showcasing this quite often, and I am just obsessed. I've even had some people make comments that don't follow me, obviously, that are like, oh, what is your cholesterol for eating all these eggs and bacon? Girl, my cholesterol was good on my nasty standard American diet, so it must be hella good now. I'm eating the damn bacon, y'all. Eat the damn bacon, eat the damn berries. You're eating whole foods clean ingredients. You're not eating processed crap. Don't listen to anybody. Don't let anybody get in your head. Just eat the damn bacon. I mean, what is not to love about eating bacon every single day? Yes, I'm having coffee at 12:30. Don't judge me. I'm using the autumn maple coffee from Trader Joe's. If you watch that Trader Hall's video, I'll have it linked above. I like this one better than their pumpkin spice. What? And I meant to put the vanilla in here, but for some reason I grabbed the caramel, but it'll still be good, right? Maple and caramel, I don't even know. But we put about 4 to 5 tablespoons in there in this frother. This is the Morocco frother. I use the first setting. Works every time. I had some of y'all say the only reason why it looks so frothy is because I'm using the silk that has oils in it. It works great with these nut pods, and they don't have oils in them either. Now they do have like gellan gum in there, but some of y'all are saying like just straight up almond milk is not frothy. Now maybe so, but as far as like nut pods and the silk and all that, it works just fine and works better than the stick for sure. I'm also going to be using my Equip Unflavored Collagen so we can get our collagen in for the day. Highly recommend collagen in your life, guys, whether you're doing keto, Weight Watchers, whatever. Even if you're just doing standard American diet, you need to implement collagen for your hair, skin, nails, and your joints. Most importantly, if you are running, if you are exercising hardcore, you need collagen ASAP. Good old nut pod. See how it frothed up? Oh yeah. Same as the silk, guys. It works just the same. This gadget has been my Starbucks hack life. Ketone check. Post 200 carb day. We're coming in at a 0.7 for our first meal of the day. Awesome. This makes me so happy because last week with traveling and all, I really struggled. If you watched that vlog, that was a struggle of a week to kind of get back on track. No, I didn't like cheat and go off plan and eat like processed bad carbohydrates and stuff, but we just were like really struggling with getting back on track after that girls weekend. And today we are already back into ketosis after over 200 total carbs. Yes, indeed. So what do we have for lunch today, or brunch, I should say, for our first meal of the day? If you watch that vlog, I showcased these just made keto muffins. I'm obsessed. I've got a few left and the girl is eating them up, and I know breakfast, lunch, whatever on repeat, I don't care because it's so damn good. I am eating them up, and I'm sorry I'm not giving you guys the variety, but they're just so good, and I do not want them to go to waste because I am obsessed. And they have the pumpkin chocolate chip and a pumpkin spice one, I think she said, coming. OMG, cannot wait for it. This is the peanut butter chocolate chip, and this is the cinnamon pecan crumb. Yes, indeed. 1 net carb, 2 net carbs. Shut up. Keto macros on point. I've got a whole entire avocado with Redmond salt and everything but the bagel seasoning, 3 pieces of that bacon, and 3 pasture-raised eggs with the breakfast blend by Primal Palate and Redmond salt. And of course, the frothed coffee, and you know, bleeding everywhere with checking our ketones. But man, I'm feeling fire. I am like so jacked right now. Today has been an awesome day. Do y'all ever have an awesome day? If you have an awesome day and you're like acting cray like I am, just embrace it, because not every day is gonna be like this, obviously, and just soak in each and every second of a great day, because it will just get your mindset for the rest of the week. Even when you're having a crappy day, it'll kind of like float over into that day. Those muffins are fire. And did I mention, if you didn't watch Monday's vlog, they're dairy free. Shut up, just make keto. Here for it. Still drinking my coffee. I did not take my supplements. Y'all see I even packed them this morning to take in the car and I forgot. So I got to take all my Equip supplements, my other ones that I always showcase. And y'all have been asking like meal prepping. So I did the bacon. I finished up the bacon. And now I'm just going to prep some damn berries that I got from the grocery store. And that's pretty much it. Since I'm home now, I'm just doing some basic things. Boiled eggs, bacon, sausages, berries, and lettuce, and you know, different types of vegetables, and that's it, and you're set for the week. But I was going all out when I had a like 9 to 5 job, but now that I'm home, I can cook my eggs and stuff to order, so that's why I'm not doing the meal prep per se. that hard anymore.
5:30, I'm in a crunch because I've got keto coach clients in 30 minutes, so I got to get this food in. We haven't had any snacks or anything because I've been so hella busy today, but that's all right because we had that beast mode of a brunch and it was delicious and it definitely held a girl over. So I've got 118 grams of cucumbers, 130 grams of avocado. We've got our lasagna. This is a dairy-free lasagna that I made the other night, so this is a leftovers for the win dinner. This lasagna is bomb. I'm gonna have to recreate it and make it and share it in a video with you guys because it is so good, easy, and dairy-free and tastes just like the real deal. If you're dairy-free out there, I know the struggle is real. This one is perfection. Then we've got 2 of the True Story organic sweet Italian chicken sausages. I get these from Imperfect Foods. I love these. Look at the macros on them, spot on, no carbs and clean ingredients, and they are so delicious. I don't know the full macros on this dinner because I don't have the lasagna plugged in, but everything besides the lasagna is 581 calories and 6 net carbs. But I am under on my fat, protein, calories, and way below my net carbs. I still have 11 remaining. I know there's not 11 in that lasagna, so we're good. We're also doing a tablespoon of the cilantro lime avocado oil dressing that is plugged into my carb manager as well to dip in my cucumbers. And with those macros I was just telling you, I have a dessert plugged in there. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it or not, but I'm going to get like a Zevia. We're gonna eat this up before we got more work to do. And this is our last official meal of the day. I already started rinsing my plate off and I was like, oh, I didn't show him my empty plate. This looks really gross. And I have a sink full of dishes. Mom life, and we got about 15 minutes before I gotta do keto coach Zoom calls. I gotta feed the boys. Mom life. Hashtag struggle is real. 7:45 and I'm legit just getting out of my Zoom call meetings, and while I was in one of my Zooms I was being super rude and I ate one of these. It's the So Delicious dairy-free dipped vanilla bean. These are so good, but make sure you get the one that has this little stamp that says new delicious recipe. These are 1 net carb, definitely keto friendly. There are the macros if you're interested right there. Clean ingredients, and guys, these things are bomb. Myself and the boys, we fight over these, and I can only find them at my Whole Foods. Y'all ask where I get them all the time. Whole Foods is where I'm finding them, and they are not on sale. Unfortunately, right now, they're full price, and they are a pretty penny for 4 bars. But when you see these on sale at Whole Foods, stock up because they are so good and dairy-free. I'm obsessed. So that's going to do it for this week's carb cycling video. I hope these videos are inspirational, motivational, educational on carb cycling and takes away the stigma from carbohydrates, because carbohydrates are not the enemy. Carbohydrates are not the devil. It's the types of carbohydrates that are out there that we're consuming, the right ones and the wrong ones. There is a difference. Go and check out week's 1 carb cycling video if you want to know all the pros and the cons and why you should carb cycle. If you are new to these videos, I can definitely say that the main reason why I chose to carb cycle was to gain muscle mass, number 1, and to regulate my monthly cycles with my hormones with keto. It is proven that keto will definitely mess with a woman's cycle if you are doing keto long term, and I found that out after doing keto for over a year. It's definitely affected me, but after 6 weeks of carb cycling, I am back on track and feeling hella fierce and so good. So I highly recommend it if those things pertain to you, but go watch that video and go see all the things I talked about if it's something that might be for you or not. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you found me. Make sure to hit all the bells and whistles down below so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget next week's carb cycling video, next week's Thursday vlog. You don't want to miss it because we're going to be doing something different in comparison to what we've been doing and see if we see a difference. I'm excited, but I'm kind of scared too. We always experiment with ourselves, y'all. We're always switching it up. We're always doing the damn thing. We're showing up. Don't forget, I've got those shirts down below if you are interested in getting those sayings on a t-shirt. I love those shirts so much. It's such good quality stuff, guys. You definitely want to check it out. Equip has their 25% off protein powder and pre-workout. Just Make Keto has 15% off. And when you're watching, don't forget Perfect Keto. I've got 2 discounts. Buy 3, save 25. Buy 5, save 35. I'll have all that linked down below. I mentioned in a Monday's vlog. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. It means everything to me. Speaking of love and support, we still have voting going on for Influencer of the Year. Like, I just still cannot believe it. I'm still in shock that I'm a finalist in that. So definitely check out that link down below if you haven't voted. There's lots of other categories too for your keto favorites, to go and check them out and show them some love as well. Until next week, we'll see you with another carb cycling video. Y'all have an amazing day out there and an awesome week. See you in the next one. Bye.
About to turn it on.